All right, first and foremost, for you to be the networking guru, you're going to have to actually go someplace where you can network. So, an event of some sort. Now, it might be at your job, it might be a work event that you just naturally know about, or it could be something that one of your friends let you in on. But let's take a look here. We also have online. So, if you have an interest of some sort, you can just type it in to the internet and look for events. So, like say, for example, glass blowing. You're like, yeah, I'm curious about, do glass blowers meet up somewhere? So you can, and there's a group called Meetup. I think it's .com, and you would type in like glass blowing meetup, and then the glass blowers somehow, some way, they get together to hang out and talk about stuff. So you could type that in beekeeping meetup, and because you could say, well, I'm curious about beekeepers or what they do, so I'll just go. I'll just go and sit in, and I'll meet some people there. So whatever it is that you have an interest in, if it's stamp collecting or something, stamp collecting meetup. People who like Battlestar Galactica meetup. Just anything. It could be anything, and usually there's a group of people that are getting together about that. And so you can find it that way, or you can, there's word of mouth. So just somebody might tell you about something. Hey, did you know that there's a meeting about this or some gathering about this? And you say, oh, yeah, I'd like to check that out. Or the newspaper. People still look at the newspaper somewhat sometimes, and you can go and look through your newspaper. You might see some kind of event that's happening. It could be some going to the symphony or something like that. It could be a beer or wine tasting. Just there's lots of things that are happening either locally or domestically somewhere in your country. So your city, your town, your country, or there's international things also that you can go to. But I'd recommend starting off someplace local and checking it out so you can start getting your feelers out there, start building your networking skills up. You can just start by going up the street for something. So where we talked about, it can be locally, it can be a little farther away in a neighboring city, it could be international, or it could just be any place where you could take a car, train, plane. So there's a lot of different options, but when you're starting, it's easy to start locally. But sometimes, for work, they might send you to some other city, and then you'll be there. But there's a lot of, it can happen anywhere. I love traveling to go to different events, but it's up to you, your level where you want to be on where it's going to be. But you get online, you'll be able to find something that you can attend to try. And then the types, there's going to be some high-end places. Put your pinky out, sip your tea. There's going to be some high-end stuff. Then there's going to be some regular stuff. But it's up to you, kind of what level you want to be at, where you want to network. And you can start off at some regular stuff, or you can jump right in, do some high-end things. I like a blend of it, so I'll go to some very fancy high-end events, and then I'll do some regular, some basic stuff as well, and because I enjoy a full range. But for you, maybe you're really trying to break into some high-end stuff, or maybe you're just trying to learn just basic, get your networking feet under you really well, and maybe that's all you want. Maybe you just want like a small town sort of thing. But there's all kinds of different meetups and events to attend. So I would like you to find some event. So for this training, I want you to find some event that you're going to go and start practicing this stuff at. So get online if you have to, or if you already know an event, just write that down, what your event is that you're going to attend, and use some of these techniques at, so then we can see, and you can see how, as we were going through these modules, how you can apply some of these things to where it is that you're going to go. And so if you have like a goal, pick something out, put it on the calendar, and then we're going to work through these modules, and then you'll say, okay, I need to learn what to do for this event, and then you'll have a deadline, you'll have something to to use this knowledge immediately, and it's gonna be great. But it helps if you already have an event picked out. So pick an event that you're going to attend in the very near future, put it on the calendar, and then that's going to get you in the right mindset to learn better, to use this immediately and apply it as you go out. All right.